My mom texts me that Tucker Carlson was fired because pharmaceutical companies pressured Fox to get rid of him because he was telling the truth about how vaccines kill people. She is an intelligent, educated woman who has seen and accomplished much in her life, and 20 years of watching nothing but Fox News has turned her into a MAGA conspiracy theorist. This is why I hate Fox News and MAGA. It's personal. Hey, nice man bun. It fucking sucks, you hipster asshole. He turns around and reveals he is a samurai from the Tokugawa shogunate. Oh, fuck. Churches that meddle in politics can pay taxes too. Agree? Yes. We might get a droid skin tonight or soon based on Fortnite's latest possible teaser, Roger Roger, which is apparently a Star Wars reference. Why do Fortnite leak accounts tweet like they've never seen any media ever? It appears there's a file in the game titled Walter White, which, according to my sources, is apparently a reference to Breaking Bad. I'm pretty sure it's a reference to Better Call Saul. Was there a story behind this at the end of Star Wars Pod Racer? It's a credit never actively tried to sabotage the project, Tim Schafer. And he replies, the pod racing team sat right next to the Grimm team at LucasArts. Once, hanging out in their office, I asked, what credit are you going to give me on Pod Racer? Why would we give you a credit? You didn't do anything to help make this project. I said, true, but on the other hand, I did nothing to hurt it. They just couldn't shake the logic, I guess. Watch the movie Jesus Camp on Hulu and then tell me how LGBTQ people are the ones being labeled groomers. It's one of the scariest documentaries I've ever seen. You want to protect the children? Start by keeping them away from organized religion. It's in a woman's best interest to be cooperative and more serving once she reaches 40 if she wants to continue to be a factor in the dating market, even as a wife. Ugh, I felt fucking gross reading that. People actually think this way? I wish I could take my brain out and blow on it to make it work again, like a Nintendo 64 cartridge. Look, man, they say not to do it, but it always works. I mean, just because he dated you for 5 years, it doesn't mean he will marry you. My friend studied law for 5 years, now he's a YouTuber. These entitled millennials are cheering for a housing market crash. Millennials are actually cheering for a housing market crash on Twitter so they can afford a home. It seems the very image of entitlement. Gaslight me, daddy. I've seen no more convincing arguments in favor of no-fault divorce than the comments of men who are angry that their wives are allowed to divorce them. #no-fault divorce. 3 Jewish women have filed a lawsuit against Kentucky arguing that abortion laws are violating their religious rights and that Jewish law hasn't defined fertilization as human life for millennia. Fascist Christians are finding out that religious freedom doesn't just apply to them. The U.S. birth rate has fallen by 20% since 2007. This decline cannot be explained by demographic, economic, or policy changes. In 2007, there was a colossal market crash, and corporations recovered by absorbing large amounts of wealth, and now that people can barely afford to live, they can't afford kids. The whole 1% owning 99% of the wealth is kinda backfiring. You need workers more than they need you. Be honest, what number are you? What number are you? When the moon hits your knees and you mispronounce trees, sycamore. It's a common mistake, but Frankenstein was actually the author. This whole time he's been neither the creator or the creation, but the author. 43 years ago, I blew my load. Mount St. Helens. What can I say? I last longer? Inanimate objects Twitter beef. Oh wow, I didn't know when Steven Crowder got breast augmentation surgery to look more masculine, he lied to all of his social media followers and told them he had a heart procedure for sympathy points. What a fucking douche canoe. Hey artists, what does your family think about your art? My dad saw my skill in art and said I should go into NFTs, and I said, no, those are scams. And he said, I know, I want you to scam people. Look, he's just looking out for you. He wants you to make that bank. Florida couple delivering Instacart groceries shot at after driving to wrong address. The couple said police told them there would be no repercussions for the shooter because no Florida laws were broken. I was just fired from a $400,000 a year job for standing up for women and white people. My full story will be coming out soon. Bro, I will whoop the shit out of a man wearing a dress and not feel bad. Well, President Trump is America's Moses. He is leading his people out of slavery and into the promised land. As Reverend, I can confirm this. There's nothing wrong with liking Eve 6 music. We certainly appreciate it when people do, but we shouldn't be your favorite band if we're your favorite band. Something is wrong. To be honest, if we're in your top 30, I'm a little worried about you. Don't sell yourself short. Closing Time was a banger. Means a lot, thank you. Is this Bud Light billboard real? If so, they're begging to lose another $6 billion in market share. Dude, I hope that was real, because that's amazing. Can you imagine just lol crybabies? That would... I mean, come on. If a person who had plastic surgery dies, do y'all think the ghost body keep the BBL? My girlfriend said the message from Shrek is undercut because Shrek is still pretty attractive, like 20 hours ago, and it only just now clicked that that is an absolutely f***ing insane take. Hate restaurants that make you say shit like, yeah, can I have the Big Wet Daddy Burger, please? Thanks. Dude, come on, man. If I'm going to a restaurant and it's got good-ass food, I don't care what it's called. I will call it anything. I will straight up look the waiter, I will look the server in the eye and say the full name crystal clear so that they know exactly what I'm there for and they know what I want. All right? Give me the Big Wet Daddy Burger, please, and thanks. Dems are nanny state authoritarians. Personally, I don't smoke cigarettes, but if you choose to do so, it's your damn choice. Now do uteruses. Quaker's 35% less sugar oatmeal doesn't actually have any less sugar. It just contains 35% less oatmeal per packet. You'll never guess how much it costs. Exactly the same as the regular version. Villains be like, I am God, then just be having, like, advanced telekinesis. What's godlike about that? Turn a dude inside out or switch my frontal lobe with my lung or something. Come on. I was on a dating app and a guy jokingly wrote, "What should we name our first child?" as his intro message, and I had to tell him that in 5th grade I lost a bet to my best friend Hannah and have to, without question, name my firstborn child Megatron, and then the man unmatched me. What the fuck? Why do feminists despise beautiful women? So true, bestie. All feminists are ugly and they are all single with 5 cats. You want to know how old you really feel? Stop drinking caffeine and taking ibuprofen and just wait. Well, I don't take either of those, so that's good, I guess. I realized I said I don't take either of those like you take coffee. I haven't had my coffee this morning. I gotta take my coffee. Be right back. I'm putting away the clothes pile that's been in my room for like 3 months. Wow, wow, wow. Character growth. I'm proud. 2009 meme, cat eating a hamburger captioned, "Hi guys." 2018 meme, skeleton pointing at a whiteboard with "Socialism is praxis" written on it. 2023 meme, picture of realistic Homer Simpson captioned, "We're gonna put you in the cube." I know it's smart marketing for email subjects to be personal things like, "We need to talk," but I'm so tired of seeing emails from a name I don't recognize in my inbox, so I open it up and it's the new CEO of a leggings company letting me know her plans for our future together. If you want, I can send a pitch for my brand of leggings, so you can have a familiar face. I appreciate that, very thoughtful. Unfortunately, they are Nabrock, so it's a very niche market. Need a laugh? Missouri set up a hotline for snitching on trans people, and it was so overrun with pranksters clogging it with fake reports and random bullshit that they had to shut it the f down. Good. There's a new twist in the viral city bike confrontation that saw a New York City healthcare worker get into a heated argument with a group of young black men. Her lawyer said she did pay for the bike and has the receipts to prove it. I'm not familiar with this situation, so, take that as you will, I guess. NFT bros taking W's. Any day now. Just walked in on my boyfriend singing a lullaby to our daughter while putting her to sleep. The lullaby was "Buy You a Drank" by T-Pain. Sisyphus on the phone with his parents. Yeah, I'm actually making a ton of progress with the boulder. No, there's not really like promotions. No, yeah, I can definitely ask. Humans doing the hard jobs on minimum wage while the robots write poetry and paint is not the future I wanted. Holy f***ing shit. Tucker Carlson was just offered a job on Russian state TV. It sounds like something from The Onion, but I shit you not, it's true. Just a reminder that Japan has mentally ill people, video games, porn, only 1.5% of the population being Xtian, trans people, violent movies, a population of 125.7 million, 2 people killed by guns all of last year, 0 mass shootings. It's the guns. LSU library, LSU FB locker room. Yep, that's how it goes. The sports are always real nice, but everything else is garbage. I am the horniest person in this Walgreens. But wait, what is this? A Challenger. Stop posting this shit. Stop posting this. I must say, this is funny because it's of people that are terrible. but I do not like how realistic it's getting. They call them knockers, but I never see them knock. Does that make the nipples doorbells? After leaving work after 11 p.m. and driving the 7 blocks to my home, I see no fewer than 6 individual men walking out alone in the dark, not a care in the world. I wonder what that's like. Just posted by a meteorologist, a gun nut who covers our area. This is scary. A child just rang my doorbell. Folks, you do not ring doorbells in 2023. My 6 was loaded. Keep your kids away. Chris. So you're willing to shoot someone just because they rang your doorbell? Stand your ground isn't meant for that, and the way you're nearly threatening anyone, specifically kids, is disgusting, and why some people shouldn't have guns. I'm not f***ing around. What, so you're scared of children, you f***ing pussy? Just now walking down the street eating a banana, I spotted a woman at a bus stop, also eating a banana. To her horror and mine, I was physically unable to stop myself, raising my banana to her in a sort of banana toast. She looked very confused, then, adorably, bobbed her banana back. The good ending. Spanish language social media has exploded with Latino truck drivers calling for a boycott and refusing to take shipments into Florida. Things are about to get interesting. Canada has such profoundly ineffective mainstream news media, an absolute disgrace. Why Canada's leader is closest west gets to a dictator. Self, I says to myself, why is the cat so chill 10 minutes before feeding time? And why indeed? Hey, did you know if you're an obligate carnivore and you eat 6 tablespoons of butter, it will be instantly recognizable as such when somebody has to clean up the aftermath later? TV is such a powerful medium. The phrase moderate to severe plaque psoriasis has been rattling around in my head since I was like 4. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell I just read. I might have had a stroke, actually. A little bit about me. I once saw Brad Pitt at a bar back in the late 90s. He was smoking, so I walked up and asked for a light. He handed me his lighter, but I didn't have a cigarette, so I just flicked on the lighter and said, "Oh, cool, it works," gave it back and walked away. Favorite film scene featuring a horse? Reckon we might be running out of quote tweet prompts. When I was 11, my mom would let our neighbor use water from our hose because his utilities were shut off. He was elderly and living off of SS. Apparently this is illegal, and the cops came to shut off our water as well. It cost $400 to turn our water back on. After Elon offers a 1 million Dogecoin bounty to anyone able to prove his family had an emerald mine fortune, his dad comes out and says, can I get in on that? Because I totally have proof of it. That is amazing. Springfield student who recorded teacher using racial slurs suspended. A Missouri teen, Mary Walton, started recording after her geometry teacher used the N-word multiple times in class. The video went viral, even though Walton didn't post it on social media. Now Walton has been suspended. An app-free way to use Uber. For anyone who wants a ride and prefers to talk to someone on the phone, we're introducing a convenient new calling service to help them get where they need to go. Now your loved ones can call a phone number to request a ride on demand, blah, 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 blah. Wow, Uber has discovered calling for a taxi. Men's pants. Your waist is 30 inches, therefore you are a size 30. Women's pants. Your waist is bad inches, you have wide hips, a small butt, short legs, a prehensile tail, and we don't like your face. Therefore, you are a size whatever the f*** we want, but only at this store.